Hello and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ryan Embry, and I am the brand ambassador here at Travel Media Group. I want to first thank everyone for taking the time to join me on this webinar this afternoon. I am very excited about this presentation and sharing it with you all today. Now, at the end of the webinar, I will be providing my direct contact information in case you had any follow-up questions with the content that I'm going to be sharing. But you can also use that chat feature, which is located in your toolbar, to type any sort of questions or feedback. I will be responding to those questions personally following the conclusion of the webinar. And also be on the lookout, since today's presentation is going to feature several interactive polls and would absolutely love your participation in them. So let's go ahead and get started as we demonstrate how to unleash the power of social media to its maximum potential for your hotel's marketing strategy. And really, to get a better understanding of how the use of social media has evolved for hoteliers over the last decade, I want to take a look at how hotels operate today. Now, for every single hotel on this call, there are different departments that handle unique responsibilities and roles to make your hotel successfully operate on a daily basis. Your housekeeping is typically associated with the property's cleanliness, front desk, its customer service, engineering, its maintenance, and GM, its operations. Now, every individual is in a specific position at your hotel based on their strengths and their industry experience. Now, sometimes as hoteliers, we do have to wear different hats at the property and perform different roles. But when asked who performs that task best, typically the answer is someone from that specific department. Now, you could probably train your front desk agent to repair a broken AC, but an experienced engineer could probably do it better and quicker. If you're a GM, you might not be able to clean a room as efficiently and properly like a tenured member of your housekeeping staff. And maybe you would not want members of your housekeeping or engineering team to handle those upset guests like the front desk and GM do sometimes on a daily basis. Now, every employee plays a different critical role in the overall success of your hotel. And the same is true about social media and the different roles that each social media platform plays in the overall success of your hotel's marketing strategy and customer satisfaction. Just as each department in your hotel has its strengths and expertise in certain situations, so does each social media platform. And like your hotel employees, if your platforms are not being utilized to their strengths, you might not be running your social media strategy as efficiently or effectively. Now, take a minute to think about the ways your guests use their social media profiles to interact with your hotel. How many times do you see guests use their own Instagram feed to show a picture of a dead bug or an unclean room? I wouldn't, and neither do your guests. Yet most guests do feel comfortable doing so on their Twitter or Facebook profiles and tagging your hotel. What about using Pinterest to message a request for an allergy-free room? Pinterest users do not utilize the platform for messaging. Instead, guests use other social media platforms with private messaging functions like Facebook Messenger or Instagram Direct Message. You see, every platform serves a different role in your hotel's marketing, like every department plays a different role in your hotel. So to get a better idea of what social media platforms everyone is currently on, I'm going to launch our first poll of the presentation asking exactly that. So what social media platform or platforms is your hotel currently active on? And you can select more than one. Go ahead and give everyone a couple seconds to find that there. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, or none of the above. Okay, I'll go ahead and share the results here. So we have almost all of you currently on Facebook, which is great to see. Over half of the hotels are also using Instagram, which is awesome. We're going to talk about that as well. A third, Twitter, and fewer are using Pinterest. And then we do have some that aren't active yet on social media. So that's great to kind of see all the activity that everyone is doing on social media forums right now. So let's learn a little bit more today about each social media platform by taking a look at its strengths or superpowers, its weaknesses, its demographics or fan base, and the best way or special move that hoteliers can leverage each platform to play to its strength. And it's with this understanding we'll be able to see how each platform plays a unique role in your hotel's social media strategy and customer satisfaction. So let's start with the most well-known and popular from the poll that we just did, social media platform, and that's Facebook. And it's no coincidence that we picked Superman colors to represent Facebook for this presentation. Facebook is a must-have for any successful social media strategy in 2019 and beyond. So let's start with Facebook's strengths or superpowers. The first of which is that Facebook exponentially expands your hotel's online reach. In fact, the average Facebook user has 155 friends on their account. Now take a minute to think about the power of that statistic. So even an increase of just 5 followers a month on your hotel page represents a massive revenue potential and reach of over 750 travelers. Now, Facebook also captures users' time and attention. According to one statistic, the average time spent on Facebook per visit is 35 minutes, which is 15 minutes longer than the previous time Facebook users were surveyed. And of those users, 74% of them say they use the platform daily. So Facebook users are not only using the platform more frequently, but for longer periods of time. Again, this represents a huge opportunity for hoteliers to capitalize. But just like Superman, Facebook does have its kryptonite, and Facebook's weakness really, from a hotel marketing standpoint, really stems from the crowded newsfeed that the user experiences on their platform. Marketing your business via Facebook is no longer a marketing secret. And although your hotel might be active on Facebook, so is your competition. As you saw in that poll, 91% of the hotels on this call are on Facebook. That makes it extremely competitive for your business to get screen time and engagement from users, which makes the content and consistency that your hotel posts on Facebook so critical. Now, targeted ads and Facebook ad spend can also help you get the upper hand on your hotel's competition. And let's take a look at those users and potential travelers that you're fighting for on Facebook. In fact, 69% of all U.S. adults are Facebook users, which is an incredible stat. 63% of all American men are on Facebook, while 75% of all American women are on Facebook. So a huge following on this social platform. And as we dive even deeper and take a look at the different age groups, we see 79% of all Americans between the ages of 18 all the way to 49 are on Facebook, with the secondary age being 50 to 64. But the really fascinating statistic is that almost half of Americans over the age of 65 are also on Facebook. Hoteliers tend to think of Facebook and social media as a way to reach only younger travelers. But Facebook is prevalent to all age groups and generations, making it the perfect tool for hoteliers to market their property online. And the best way for hoteliers to leverage Facebook is really by utilizing all the opportunities for engagement that the platform provides. Through Facebook, travelers can react, share, comment, recommend, tag, message, and for hoteliers, even book a hotel. The more engagement with your hotel's Facebook post, the further the reach, maximizing your opportunity for bookings and traveler loyalty. And below are a few more incredible statistics for this super social platform, Facebook, where 5 billion comments are left on Facebook pages monthly. 42% of customer service responses happen during the first 60 minutes, and every 20 minutes, 1 million links are shared, 20 million friend requests are sent, and 3 million messages are sent. Now let's continue with a completely different social media platform with a completely different role in your hotel social media marketing, and that's Twitter. Twitter's superpowers or strengths really stems from communication between the hotel and the guest. Businesses and brands use Twitter as a tool to handle customer service requests and addressing customer feedback quickly. And they also use Twitter as a great way to communicate information or news to their customers. For example, if a hotel is going through a renovation and need to communicate a pool closure, or letting travelers know that they have rooms available during a local power outage or storm. Now, Twitter's weaknesses, however, goes hand in hand with its strengths. Due to the fast-paced, time-sensitive nature of the content, a post might not stay relevant like a Facebook or Instagram post would. Guests and Twitter users also are less likely to wait for a response from a hotel or business if their feedback is not addressed in a timely manner. And Twitter posts are also very short in nature. Due to its now changed 145 character limit, still the majority of the content found on this social media platform is short, sometimes making it challenging for hoteliers to advertise and market like they would on Facebook. So as we take a quick look at Twitter's fan base or demographics, we see currently 22% of all U.S. adults are on Twitter, with 24% of adult men and 21% of adult women. So a much smaller sample size than Superman Facebook, but still almost a quarter of the country as users. Now, Twitter's age bracket is geared toward a younger generation, with 38% of users being between the ages of 18 and 29 years old, and 26% being between the ages of 30 to 49. And really, the best way for hoteliers to leverage Twitter is to inform travelers and guests on hotel policies, like pets or information about your check-in or check-out times. And you can also use Twitter to update travelers on new renovations, unexpected amenity closures, and resolving customer service feedback. And to demonstrate the extent of Twitter's strengths and superpowers below are a few facts about the platform and the way users and businesses alike utilize Twitter. And that 74% of Twitter users say they use the network to get their news, and 85% of small and medium business users use Twitter to provide customer service, like we talked about earlier. Next, let's explore Facebook's up-and-coming super social sidekick, Instagram. Facebook and Instagram are the Batman and Robin of the social media world. Let's take a look at the young platform's strengths and superpowers. And perhaps the most powerful marketing feature of Instagram is its ability to influence its users. In fact, Instagram has created a whole new career rooted in its power to be a social media influencer, promoting products and brands on the platform. With its highly visual content, Instagram can easily influence and inspire travel and trips to your hotel's Instagram following. The other strength of Instagram is the platform's youth and potential for growth. Instagram is one of the fastest growing social media platforms and is being adopted by the younger generation at an exponential rate. If you take anything away from this webinar today, it should be this. If you feel like your hotel is playing catch up on Facebook to your local competition because you were late in the game in creating and optimizing an account, create an Instagram account now for your hotel. Instagram is Facebook a decade ago, and you do not want to be in the same position trying to catch up to competition that has already started creating an account and started growing their following. However, do not create an account without a strategy. You want to make sure you have a clear-cut strategy for your hotel's Instagram with consistent and engaging content. But due to the visual nature of the platform, Instagram makes it difficult for businesses to direct user traffic through links without advertising through the platform. However, Instagram ad spend has really great conversion rates, so paying may be worth the cost. 37% of all U.S. adults make up the fan base of Instagram, broken down further to 31% of all American men and 43% of all American women. And the youth can be found in the platform's demographic data, where 67% of 18 to 29-year-olds are currently using Instagram, where almost half of 30 to 49-year-olds use the platform. And the best way that hoteliers can use Instagram actually has a lot to do with Facebook. Instagram uses Facebook analytics for its platform, making it incredibly easy to target your marketing to the audience that is following your hotel's profile and the travelers that you are looking to attract. And below are a couple statistics to demonstrate that influential power and marketing potential of this platform, including 200 million plus Instagrammers visit at least one business profile daily. The potential reach of advertising on Instagram is over 800 million, and post with a location get 79% more engagement. Now, finally, let's switch gears to one of the newer super social platforms, and that's Pinterest. Pinterest plays a very unique role in a hotel's marketing strategy at a critical phase of the traveler's journey. And that phase is of inspiration and discovery, which is one of Pinterest's greatest strengths and superpowers. Businesses and hotels understand this, and that is why on the platform of Pinterest, 2/3 of pins represent either brands or products. And once inspired, Pinterest pushes the user into the planning phase and forwards them to purchasing sites like booking engines through links in its image. But like a lot of the platforms we've explored today, Pinterest's weakness is really a byproduct of its strength. Pinterest users, although a lot, may just be browsing, planning theoretically, or just daydreaming when looking at your hotel on Pinterest, and may not necessarily be ready to book right then and there. Although Pinterest fan base is smaller than some of the other platforms, at 28% of all U.S. adults, the platform is still young and it's growing rapidly, especially among women, where almost half of U.S. women are Pinterest users. Pinterest primary age groups is 18 to 49, which represents 35% of U.S. adults, while its secondary age group is 50 to 64 at 27%. And the best way for hoteliers to really utilize Pinterest is a channel to move travelers through the booking process by inspiring travel with high quality, enticing visuals and booking links embedded right in the hotel's profile images. So let's look at some stats that speak to the power of brand awareness and inspiration that Pinterest brings to your hotel's social media marketing strategy. And that's 93% of active pinners have said they use Pinterest to plan for purchases, and 87% said they've purchased something because of Pinterest. And over 5% of all referral traffic to websites come from Pinterest. Now, that might seem like a small percentage, but when you think about it as all referral traffic across the internet, 5% actually represents a ton of referral traffic. So in the first poll, I asked which of these platforms your hotel was currently active on. For the second, I want to know how often you are posting on the platforms that you are active on. So let me go ahead and launch our second poll, again asking how many times do you post content on your hotel's social media accounts. We have very rarely to never, around once a month, around once a week, or multiple posts per week. I'll give everyone a quick second to find their toolbar and interact with that post there, and then I'll go ahead and share the results for everyone to see. Okay, great. So over half of you, over 60%, actually do multiple posts per week, which is awesome. And that's what we suggest. The more engaging, consistent content, the better. So you can help grow your audiences on your social accounts. Now, with every superhero comes an arch nemesis and villain, and the hotel industry has some infamous villains that hoteliers have to battle daily, including high commission bookings, low engagement from travelers on social media, dissatisfied guests, and low hotel occupancy. Now, luckily, hoteliers can leverage the superpowers of these social media platforms to combat these villains. So let's take a look at a couple examples here. And the first superhero matchup is Instagram versus low traveler engagement on the hotel's social media accounts. And as we discussed, in this platform's profile, Instagram is a great candidate to help a hotel with low engagement because of the usefulness of its demographic and user-friendly way to interact with the platform via likes and comments. So in this particular post, we helped a Hilton property where we asked on Instagram, created a custom post, who is golfing today, and included a special discount information on the hotel's golf course. We also included several different hashtags to the post to help with reach and impressions. The post alone got 6 comments and 61 likes, encouraging feedback and a strong call to action from the hotels that follow this Instagram page. Now, the next matchup is Twitter against a very familiar foe, a dissatisfied customer or guest. Now, luckily, this is one of Twitter's greatest superpowers in addressing customer feedback and concerns. And in this example, the guest complaint was quickly responded to, and after apologizing, the hotel attempts to move the conversation off the public platform of Twitter to a private one-on-one forum to address the complaint. The next showdown pits the young Pinterest against the pesky hotel villain, low occupancy. And as we talked about earlier, Pinterest is a great way to move travelers through that booking process, from inspiration to purchase. So for this IHG property, the pins that we create include a direct booking link so that travelers at every stage of booking have the opportunity to purchase right then and there. Travelers can save the hotel's pins to their own travel planning boards, which helps the hotel inspire travel, generate revenue, and ultimately grow that low occupancy. And finally, we have the showdown against Facebook and high commission bookings, a battle hoteliers fight time and time again. And for this Marriott property, we created a custom post advertising its Wi-Fi friendly and spacious hotel lobby. Next, we invited the hotel's online followers to book direct at the property's brand page through a link we included on the post. With the power of Facebook ad spend, this post alone reached over 1,500 people and had over 200 likes and reactions. So building this hotel's Facebook following and encouraging followers to book direct helps eat into those high commission bookings that the hotel experiences with OTAs, putting more revenue back in the pocket of the hotel directly. So, as your front desk staff are experts in customer service, your engineering team experts in maintenance, and housekeepers experts in cleanliness, the Travel Media Group team, well, we're experts in social media marketing for hotels. We understand the role of each social media platform and how it uniquely fits into your specific hotel social media strategy. We help hoteliers create professionally tailored posts to combat your hotel's challenges on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. So, as we wrap up, I'm going to launch our final poll and see if there are any hotels on the call that would like one of our social media strategists to reach out to your hotel for a full social media consultation. So I'll go ahead and launch that poll now. Again, asking, would you like a social media strategist to schedule a social media consultation for your hotel? And just a couple housekeeping notes while everyone's finding that poll. If you attended a little bit late or just want this information, you can always, we're going to be sending out a copy, or you can always find recordings of our webinars on our Travel Media Group YouTube page. So I'll give everyone just a couple more seconds to find that poll, and I'll go ahead and close that. And then as promised, I will go ahead and give my direct contact information if you feel more comfortable reaching out that way. So if you feel more comfortable, like I said, this is my direct phone number. I'd be more than happy to speak with you about your specific hotel, or if you had any questions that you left during the presentation, I'll be addressing those afterwards. We are going to be continuing our 2019 educational series with a very special guest, social media influencer and brand advocate, Mr. Rupesh Patel, who's going to be joining me next month talking about generating more online reviews for a live webinar. So don't miss that. If you'd like to sign up for that, you can see the link there, travelmediagroup.com/webinars. And if you're enjoying the educational content, we do also have the Sweet Spot podcast. Feel free to subscribe to that either on SoundCloud or Apple Podcasts. But I want to thank everyone for taking the time to join me, and hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.